you need a laugh while experiencing some high school love? Then here are 10 shows that'll make you laugh in your sleep. Let's take a look at 10 romance anime that'll make you laugh. Number 10, Photokano.
ナイトメアインパクト。
なんだよもう。
Can a camera lens change your life? Ask Kazuya, the main character of Photokano. Apparently this guy's camera's lens can give him a new social life. And what's a better social life than earning a harem? I know. You're now going to tell me, but no, I came to watch this video to find romance anime. Don't worry, because this show's more like Amagami SS. This means that our main character will get an arc with each girl. Think of it as a visual novel. Our main character chooses one girl, we have a couple of episodes that tell their story, and then we go back and see what happens if our main character chooses a different girl. The good thing about this is that you can experience multiple romances at once and see for yourself what route is better. If you're a fan of visual novels, then you're going to love this. Number 9, Please Take My Brother Away.
土木作業員日払い OK もしもーし体力を持て余した妹が2人分働くと言っているんですが
兄貴らしく俺がバイトするくらい言えない。
Why speak about anime when you can watch a simple web series? I know the animation here is not something everyone would like, but the romance and comedy aspects of this show are really amazing. We've got this serious older brother and a sister with a lot of anger management issues. If you have a sibling, then you can heavily relate to this show because the writing of these characters make them feel real. And even though the animation is very simple, trust me, it's not going to distract you. Just like Kaguya-sama, the personalities and character traits of these characters are what make us engage in the comedy, so if you need a character-centric comedy between siblings who always want to kill each other, then this is the show for you. Number 8, Bento. Need a romance and a comedy with martial arts? Here we have everyone repeating the good old COVID pandemic grocery stress and fighting for food in a supermarket. Yep, here it isn't first come first serve or selling bento for the highest price. It's all about who wins the mini tournament inside the supermarket and stands to earn the bento. And while we see people killing each other, we also get a romance, or a love triangle. Bento feels like that mixture of everything. I mean, which other show has a premise that involves people killing each other in a supermarket for food? What is this? The next dystopian fanfiction? But Bento uses the trope to generate the comedy and make sure we get tons of romance, comedy, and gags along the way. If you watch this, perhaps even you can try to fight for food in the supermarket. Definitely going to be important in the future. Number 7, My Sweet Tyrant.
やっぱり
Are you tired of romance anime where the guy takes several light years to confess to the girl he likes? Then fret not, my fellow otaku, because these two started dating from the very first episode itself. But that doesn't mean this is a perfectly stable relationship. This guy stalks his own girlfriend, and his girlfriend thinks it's cute. That's not all, because this boy has a fetish for insulting his girlfriend in every possible way, and guess what? She still thinks it's cute. Yeah, I know, this couple definitely needs a good therapy session, but who needs therapy when their interactions can give us a comedy? My Sweet Tyrant has very short episodes, but the way their romance is written can definitely give you a few laughs. But just a bit of friendly advice, don't take inspiration from this anime and start stalking your girlfriend. It's not going to end well. Number 6, Mahou Sensei Negima.
どうぞよろしくお願いします。
Now, don't confuse this with the original Negima show because there's a huge difference between the original show and this remake. Turns out our good old Studio Shaft, the same guys who animated the Monogatari series, took out the manga, thought to change a few stuff, implement a new art style, and move on with their own anime original story. This version of Negima has a very similar tone to the original Negima series because of the comedy and romance aspects, but the show also improves a couple of things, like giving the characters more personality. And we have magic. Come on, who doesn't love magic? This time, it's used to drive ghouls away, but turns out this isn't related to the Tokyo Ghoul universe. Number 5, In Search of the Lost Future.
アニメ失われた未来を求めて 10月より
Do you need some mystery to kickstart your romance show? This one will be perfect because the premise itself is mysterious. We see this girl called Kayori Sasaki meeting the good old road accident that seems to kill a lot of anime girls, but the very next day, she comes alive and no one even questions about it. But what happened? Well, I can't tell it to you, that's why you should watch the anime, but the mystery gets bigger and it also involves cubes, earthquakes, needless fan service, and lots of romance. Now, compared to other shows, the comedy factor of this show is a bit low since it focuses on the drama and romance more than anything, but if you need some good romance show with some comedy plus mystery, then this is the show for you. Number 4, Student Council's Discretion.
戦略の第一歩メディアミックスを展開すればお小遣いアップも夢じゃないわ
Our boy Ken Sugisaki is a very simple man. Just like any other anime boy who is completely oblivious about the real world, he needs only one thing: to build a harem. And how does he plan to do this? By making sure he woos all the members of the school student council. But turns out the school club isn't as great as he expected. Instead of fulfilling his harem dreams, this club seems to do the exact opposite. Do the most boring things possible. You know, like organizing school festivals, organized clubs. Ugh. Our boy Ken hates these. Now, begins his mission to somehow turn these boring girls into harem waifus. I mean, normal girls who can have a relationship with him. And by now, you should obviously know he's going to succeed, but it's not the destination you should worry about, but the journey we'll take along the way. Number 3, Love, Election, and Chocolate.
あくまで逆らうつもりねならば
Don't you love elections? Okay, will you love an election if the president is a waifu? The plot is centralized around Yuki Ojima, who was a member of his high school's food research club. Their main club activity was eating snacks bought by the money allocated to the club by the school. Sounds like quite the lifestyle, right? Well, their lifestyle was endangered as Satsuki Shinomi shows up as a major candidate that plans to eradicate clubs like the food research club. Yuki Ojima, under the guidance of the president of the food research club, Chisto Suimiyoshi, take part in the election in order to go up against Satsuki. And when the first episode starts with a girl climbing to the main character's bed, you should know how much of a rom-com this is going to be. Number 2, GJ Club.
手伝わせてくださいよ。手伝いたいんですって。いいでしょ。
とにかくダメだこれはダメだ高い高いはダメなんだ
Once again, we have clubs because what is high school romances without clubs? Am I right? Most of these clubs are weird, but GJ Club takes the meaning of weird to a whole new level. Okay, needed an example? The club president of this society bites the main character as a weird fetish. GJ Club definitely goes the harem route because it's 5 girls and 1 boy, so it's natural for at least half of them to develop an attraction to our main character. What I also liked about this anime is how it didn't push its boundaries too much. It delivers what it promises, just a slice of life rom-com that you can binge watch while eating some popcorn or chocolate. Just eat whatever you want. Number 1, Defrag.
風間健二だつうか今風間一歩とか言ったらやべえ逃げろ
Gaming. Don't we all love gaming? This is why 3 weebs decide to form a game club, but things aren't as easy as it seems. Because a fire starts in the game club the very first day itself. And then our main character gets into a fight with the school delinquent, and the fight ends with the delinquent joining the game club. The premise is crazy, and the characters are crazy, the situations are crazy, and that is why Defrag is the best. It makes you laugh hard every episode and gives you original comedic situations that somehow ends up making our characters do something funny. Needless to say, this is the best romance comedy anime I've watched recently, so this definitely goes to number 1.